What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big Tuesday, March 9th NCAA basketball show. Check out the entire show. Hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. We move on to Max's last game on his card, 9 p.m. Eastern, Big West. The Big West Conference Tournament first round. Cal Poly Mustangs 3-19, 1-15 in conference at CSU Fullerton. The Titans 6-9, 5-7 in conference. We're at Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Cal Poly closed out their ugly season, losing 9 straight. The Mustangs struggle to score all year long. They have 2 players averaging double digits, led by 6'8" sophomore Alamemi Koroma out of Sierra Leone, who averages 13 points, 5.7 boards, and 6'5" sophomore guard Colby Rogers, who averages 11.6 points. No one else averages more than 7.3 points per game. They scored just 60.8 points per game. They hit just 39.2% from the field, 30.6 from 3, 71.5% from the stripe. Cal State Fullerton closed their season losing 4-5. They're led by guards Trey Maddox Jr., who averages 16.5 points per game, and Dante Maddox Jr., who averages 11.7 points per game, from different cities. Not related, as far as I know. Both hit 43% from 3. Nice-looking shooters, but they have trouble defending. So they average 76.7 points per game. They hit 45.5% from the field, 38.6% from 3, 74.3% from the stripe. Max, can Cal Poly stick with this squad? We have Cal Poly as 5.5-point dogs. One book's moved them to 6. This total sitting at 140.5 or 141. Take it away.
Jim, with Fullerton and Cal Poly, it's definitely not a pretty game, but it's a good game to make some money on. And I think that with Cal Poly, you got to know that if they win a game or they stay in a game, it's going to be an under. And if Fullerton's going to win and dominate tempo, then this game's going to fly over. I think that with Fullerton, you said it, the Maddoxes. They may not be brothers, but in my brain, I equate them to being brothers. And the way that they shoot threes, they must be brothers because they're shooting 43 and 44% from the three-point line respectively. And I think that they just got to do a good job of not leaving points at the free throw line. This is a team that is very capable when they're shooting jump shots as a group, but their defense leaves a lot to desire. And a 38% three-point defense, maybe even Cal Poly finds their three-point shot against these guys. So I think that it's a team in Fullerton that definitely thrives when they're having good ball security and good facilitations, and they should do well if they take Cal Poly seriously. I think that with guys like Vince Lee and Josh Hall, you need some good defensive and rebounding presence from them. But Cal Poly's been a good dog lately, and they've done a good job avoiding blowouts in the first halves. They win with defense and high percentage shots. Their field goal defense and their three-point defense are better when it comes to Fullerton, when it comes to makes and percentage. And I think that when you look at Cal Poly, it's a simple offensive strategy. Get to the free throw line and cover up your other offensive shooting efficiencies. This is a team that's got to limit the second chance opportunities for Fullerton. They got to work the ball inside and out to get the best shot and help defense at the rim. You need to protect that shit. That can be definitely an asset for this team on defense. And if they can slow down Fullerton from the three-point line, cut down on avoidable turnovers and get a little bit of bench scoring, this is a spot where I think that Keith Smith can run this offense and lead them to victory. So I look at Cal Poly as a dirty, grimy dog at 5.5 or 6. And chances are I may jump on Fullerton first half, play this game 2 ways. So
very, very interesting breakdown. I can't get you a 6. I imagine money's going to come in on come in on CSU Fullerton.
I absolutely agree. I could see this line getting anywhere up to like 9.
So do you want to wait?
I think we should wait.
I think that makes sense. Max is going to move on Cal Poly, and we will decide when he does, but that makes a ton of sense to me. And then if you want CSU Fullerton, we bet that as soon as it comes out in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Okay. That will be very, very, very interesting breakdown. So then if you think Cal Poly is going to stay into it, does that lead you to have interest in the under?
I think that the under is definitely something I'll be looking at, but with it being at what time it is, I'll definitely have a lot more time to decide and decipher. But right now, I think that with us going and playing this game as a tale of two halves, I think that we're in a good position, and we'll just leave it at that.
I like it. That wraps up Max's big card for Tuesday, March 9th.